Are you ready for morning talks?
Yeah, are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm ready. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing real good. I am doing real good. Kicking it with my kid on the way to school. Morning talks. I'm really excited about the things that we've been talking about this season that we're in. Do you remember what it's called?
Advent season.
Advent season, which is all about taking time to pause and think about and welcome in the season of Christmas. It's a time for us to reflect on what's to come. What's coming? What's coming?
The birth of Jesus.
The birth of Jesus is what
So that's basically how Christmas was made. Because it has Christ in it. It has the word Christ in it. Mm-hmm. And then it says Mass.
And I don't necessarily focus on the date. The reason why I say that is because people say we never really know when Jesus was born. I don't care what the date is. I care that he was. I care that the miracle that is Christ Jesus was born to us so that we can learn how to be good humans. God came to show us how we could live and show us that we can have freedom from something that always attacks us, which is sin. You know, we gotta have freedom from sin and be able to live freely with Christ. And it takes a lot of something like hope to be able to see past a situation that looks bad. Because sometimes it's hard for us to resist certain things because things just feel bad, look bad. But I have so much hope in Jesus that no matter what I'm going through or what I'm dealing with, I can do it. I can get past it. I can resist the enemy. I can resist the temptations. I can resist it because I have hope. What do you know about hope?
I know a story about hope, and I know this is sometimes what I ask you, but can I tell you a story?
Can you tell me a story? Yeah, you can tell me a story. What? I want to hear it. It's a story about hope?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear it. What's up?
So there's this man named Jarius,
and
he was a leader of the community.
Okay. He was a leader in his community.
Yeah, and he loved his 12-year-old daughter more than anything.
He had a 12-year-old daughter. Okay.
Yeah. But one day she got real sick.
The daughter got really sick?
Yeah, until that Jarius thought that she was gonna die.
Okay, so the daughter got real sick, and her dad Jarius thought that she was gonna die. Okay, I love this story.
He heard that Jesus was nearby.
Okay.
So he went over there and fell down to Jesus's feet and begged, "Can you heal my daughter?"
So Jarius knew that Jesus was nearby, so he went to Jesus, fell at his feet. Oh, and he asked Jesus to heal his daughter. Okay. She was really sick. So what did Jesus say?
He agreed and started walking with them. But on the way there,
where was they going? Excuse me, where was they going?
They were going to Jarius' house.
So Jesus agreed, and they started walking to Jarius' house. Okay, gotcha.
And then another woman needed help from Jesus, so he stopped on the way there.
Oh, okay. So as they were walking to Jarius' house, somebody else needed Jesus' help?
Yeah. So Jesus stopped and did that.
Oh, so he stopped to help? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm quit interrupting.
So they stopped. So Jesus stopped and helped the woman, and then it took some time. Mm-hmm. And then while he was doing that, people started coming to Jarius and said, Your daughter died." And then when Jesus got done, they started walking over to Jarius' house, and then there was a lot of people crying loudly
outside of Jarius' house because the daughter did die.
Yeah, and then when Jesus walked in, he grabbed the little girl's hand and whispered, "Little girl, wake up." And then
Jesus cold. So what happened?
She opened her eyes and then got up and then started walking around.
Wow. So tell me what this story teaches us about hope.
That you can always hope for the best. You just have to have faith.
You have to have faith. Because we know that God can do what?
He can do anything.
He can do anything. Wow.
Anything. He could turn a knife into a fork if he wanted to.
If he wanted to. Wow. That's I love that story about Jarius and his daughter. I think I love it even more when you tell it to me. And I love that you are taking in these Bible stories and learning how they help us with things like hope. And that's so true. And this really also tells me too about hope. Like, as long as Jesus is in the mix, as long as you invite God into it don't matter how bad a situation look. If you invite God into the situation, God can really turn anything around for us. If we need that fork to be a knife, God can provide the provisions that we need that the knife would provide, even if we got a fork. You know, I often use my forks as a knife. You know, when I got to cut food,
Oh yeah, you like.
I turn it to the side and I use it to cut. So God will help us to have the right resources to make provisions for us, even with like things like that. You know, like but He did. Jesus gave hope to Jarius because Jesus stopped to help somebody else along the way.
Yeah.
While he was already in the middle of a bad situation, which sometimes that happens to us. We could be in the middle of a bad situation and we still have to be in a position to help somebody else. That might happen in our life. But when it came to tell Jarius that his daughter died, I can imagine how messed up he was about that. Crying, angry, upset. But I remember that Jesus did say something to him. He said, don't be afraid.
Just believe.
Just believe. Have hope. Have faith. Because he came to find God's help when things was looking bad. That's really on us to do when things are bad and things are not going the way that we necessarily want them to go. We have to invite God into our things so that he can help us with it. That's pretty important when we have things that we're going through and we're dealing with that might be bad or heavy situations. We don't always get to pick and choose what we go through. I 100% don't believe that Jarius would have picked that for his daughter. No parent would choose sickness for their kid. So sometimes things happen and we go through things and we just don't know how to handle it. But inviting God into it, we can't be afraid. We have to have hope and we have to believe that if we run to get Jesus, Jesus will come see about us. I really like that story. Thank you for telling me a story today. You never tell me stories. What do you like most about that story about Jarius and his daughter?
I like that God will just stop and do stuff when he's already in the middle of a situation.
Yeah. Stop and help others. Yeah.
Be kind to others.
That was pretty important, yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate that. What are you hoping for this week?
Everybody and everyone to get to school and work safely and back home safely.
Cool. That's it for today.